Hello, and welcome back to another episode. Look what just found. Yesterday, during our bank coin roll hunt, there were a few significant findings, which is pretty nuts when I think about it because the bank coin roll hunts are better than the eBay unsearched wheat cent purchase I made. So far, that's the way it's looking, which is telling me that the wheat cents from eBay are not unsearched. And I bought 7 pounds of. Actually, I bought two uh, separate purchases of the pounds of wheat cents unsearched from eBay, quote air quotes unsearched. And well, it is what it is because I bought them and I'm gonna go through them. So it should be pretty quick because there's you could just tell when you're just flipping through them that there's nothing on them. You know what I mean? So it's pretty horrible. But with that said, yesterday's coin roll bank coin roll hunt, there were some pretty cool things in. So let me just go through them quick. I don't know. I'm not going to go in any specific order. This is like an abridged version recap. Found two 1982s, which I believe are, of course, large dates. I'm pretty sure. I know that it seems like everybody's an expert except me. But my understanding is that the two is kind of far away from the rim, and that makes a large cent, I believe. If it's close to the rim, it makes a large cent. It makes it a large date, and if it's closer, it makes it a small date. Now, with that said, all I'm gonna say all yeah, all of the 1982s that I found so far have been really shiny like this, or pretty shiny. And I didn't think nothing of it, which I guess I should have, because it's kind of odd that so many of them are shiny. And but I found another 82, and it's not shiny. It does have some toning to it, but it's this is like the first, and that's interesting. I didn't even notice that has some has something's going on there. I don't know what that something is, but it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. And it has other somethings. So also, I haven't found any that have some kind of I don't know, either an error or damage on them. I think one was a misaligned die. See, I don't know if that's a strike through error right there. I'd have to look at it a little closer to see if there's like a shape to it. Hard to tell. So, but this is the first brown one. Now I'm looking at it not completely brown for some reason, but it's the first brown one. Now, of course, the magic question is it a small date? Now, if it's brown and it's a small date, that would be something interesting to me because this is like the seventh or eighth copper 82 I found in the past few days, and so they're not rare, obviously, but this is the first brown one. I don't know what that means. Conspiracy nuts unite. It does have some nice toning, so that was pretty cool, right? Same thing. I think that you can watch yesterday's video, and you'll see. I I pulled the 82 shiny, and then the brown was like very close to it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, found a forgot what year's the last year of the Lincoln. When did Shield started in 2010. Shield started in 2010. So I pull this. I mean, I I know a lot of people are not into. Well, not that they're not into. They say they're not into, right? Maybe they maybe they're closet lovers of rainbow um, toned pennies, but I get quite a few people saying, "Nah, it's not. It's worth face value." Blah blah blah. But well, it's a. I mean, it's a beautiful penny, and they're not. I don't find them that often. I mean, these really. I mean, this is also close to uncirculated. See, it's definitely UA. Look at those. Look at that. But the toning is just the back is more rainbow tone. Anyway, so I found this one. If I find rainbow tonings, I put them to the side. Some people do like them. I kind of like them too. And the last interesting, and I find the most interesting things in truly unsearched rolls. Um, I'm pretty sure this is a floating roof. So I found this. I was like, oh, look at this. I mean, they just pop out. When you go like this in the back and you're looking at the reverse, that floatingness, it kind of pops out when it's there. Now, funny thing is, and again, if you watch the video, you'll see, like in the next one or two, I found another 1970 with a type floating roof. And I say type because I don't know. It's hard for me to get this into because you can see a shadow at certain angles of the roof. And I guess that's my question for these. There has to be, and the same thing with the ones I've seen online that they say floating roof. So like this one here, especially since it's so shiny, which of course is awesome. It looks more floaty in the camera. Right, let me look at it under the loop. I had to pick up the light. I had it angled at the phone. Yeah, so there's a very, very slight, like, of course, if you move it around, you can see a very slight shadow. And I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna call this one not a floaty because the shadow's just a little too strong. But it's definitely, and what I've seen them call this is a weak floating roof. Get out of here. But this one, and you can also call it a weak one. But the condition of the coin and the fact that it really, really looks floaty, I like it. So I'm gonna call this one, and I'm gonna put the other one into back inside the roll. So, but that 1969 to 1970, they do seem to have like a very weak. Seems pretty common that they have the weak floating roofs. And I haven't found the true one where there's like 000. You could let me know what you think in the comments about the whole floating roof thing. Some of them I see sell for $5-10, and for the weak ones I see people asking $2-3. So that's the story with that. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Look What Just Found, and I'll see you on the next one.